Message digests, or hash codes, can be computed using the openssl message digest functions. In this video, I'll demonstrate the basic use of some of the common functions available. So let's make sure we have openssl installed. We'll do sudo apt-get install openssl. Put in my password to run sudo. And in my case, it tells me I already have the latest version. So once we do that, we can find out what digest functions that openssl has available. So to do this, we do openssl, give it dgst -- or -- help. So these are all the features available. The functions, the message digest algorithms or functions start here with MD4, which is out of use nowadays, but it's still kept for posterity and older software. And it comes all the way up to the latest SHA-512 algorithm. So it has most of what you would use on a regular basis here. So now if we'd like to hash something using a common algorithm like MD5, we'll echo test and pipe it into openssl, and we can just put in MD5. And here we get a nice short hash if we need it. If we want something stronger or bigger, we can use SHA-1. And if you're using this for cryptographic reasons or validation reasons, you should use something fairly strong, at least SHA-256 or longer. You'll see each one of these, the hash function gets a little bit longer. And up until the most recent, the SHA-512, which you get quite a big hash. Now, we can also use the HMAC strengthening of our hash function, which avoids potential length extension attacks, which I won't go into here. But if you want your HMAC strengthening, you can do openssl. We're also going to do it on test. Let's use, so dgst, we'll use the complete command, minus SHA-1 minus HMAC, and we'll put in some string here. It could be anything at all, but it's something that would be secured or saved away. And we do it, and you'll see when I've run SHA-1 up above, I've got this 4E124, blah, blah, blah. And here when I add the key, it's the same length, but it's a different result. So it uses this key that we provide to strengthen the result of our hash function. Now I've done it just on echoing some text and piping it into openssl. It works just the same if we're working on a file. So in my directory, I have somefile.txt. And if I output the contents of it, somefile.txt, has two roads diverged in a yellow wood. So Robert Frost's famous poem, the first line of it, of the road not taken. So we can create a hash of this file just by openssl, give it the function, let's say SHA-256, and we just put the file name, somefile.txt. And that's the hash result of the contents of that file, the entire file. So that's all there is to it. Oh, and, for completeness, let's do our openssl dgst. This time, let's use MD5, for example, HMAC, and we'll give it some just randomly typed key. And, we need to specify the file, so somefile.txt. And it also creates the HMAC MD5, which it shows here in the result of somefile.txt is this result. So it's fairly easy to create hashes or message digests using openssl. And that concludes this introduction to the openssl digests.